Hello, and welcome to another exciting commentary on an American industrial mask. Um, what we're looking at today is this little Devilbiss respirator. Uh, some background before I get into the technical stuff. Obviously, you can see it says Devil, or if you can't, that's okay. Just trust me here. It says Devilbiss Co. across here. Bureau of Mines approval number 2121, and made in USA. Now, those of you who research American industrial masks, all two of you, three if I'm schizophrenic, will notice there's some similarities here to a American optical half mask, and you'd be right, because it actually says on the database that I have here of Bureau of Mines approval numbers that Bureau of Mines approval number 2121 was actually awarded to American Optical in February of 1938 for their R1000 respirator. Now, you'll see this a lot, particularly with Devilbiss, is they used a lot of rebranded American Optical masks. Obviously, this one was manufactured by Devilbiss, or was stamped for Devilbiss by American Optical, and then resold under their name, which is why, obviously, it looks like an American Optical mask. American Optical basically did all the heavy lifting, and Devilbiss just branded it, which makes sense. Devilbiss is really more known for paint spraying guns. They make a lot of paint spraying guns. Even still today, they're still in business. But yeah. So yeah, 1938. Anyway, onto the physical structure of the mask. Fairly simple. Obviously, the main body is this one molded nose cup that actually has this weird protrusion here for the exhale valve. Attached to that is this metal part. You can actually take it apart, unscrew the filter. Now, this filter doesn't have any markings, but I would assume it'd say something along the lines of for paint spray or dust or something. I don't know. We don't really need to know what it's for because I don't really use it. Now, on the inside of this metal cup, we have this rubber disc. Let's see, actually, is that part of the main facepiece? It is. Yeah, so that's another part of the main facepiece. So this is all one piece. And that comes through into this metal ring where obviously the filter was installed. Then you have support struts on either side for the head harness, which we can probably just pop right off. We can. While I'm on the head harness itself, as you can see, it's a very long strip of rubber that goes into this little buckle here, so you can tighten it with these two little metal clamps, which obviously latch onto the aforementioned prongs. I feel like I'm over-explaining this. If you're still watching this video, I assume you probably know how valves work. But anyway, inhale valve would be here, and as mentioned, exhale valve is there. And honestly, that's really it. This is a fairly standard, nope, nothing interesting there. This is a fairly standard example of a late 30s, mid 40s mask, even into the 50s and 60s, just a reliable one that takes some weird proprietary filter because we're America and we have to make everything incompatible with products that don't earn us a profit. Yeah. Fairly basic design. Again, not an awful lot to say on it. This one's been kind of sitting around my house for a while, and finally I was looking around today. I finally got home from wherever I was before this, and I was looking and it was like, wait, where the fuck did this come from? Because generally I know when I buy things. I mean, obviously I have a lot of masks and a lot of documents, but generally speaking, I can look at something and be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember where or when I bought that. And I couldn't remember where I got this. Well, it turns out that actually when I bought my Davis part number 3020 back from back from a friend in Canada. He just threw this in the box because he didn't want it. And, I mean, it's an alright mask. Would I drop money on it if I was normally, just dicking around and one came up on eBay? No, probably not. Devilbiss is cool, but they're not really in... I mean, they're in my area, but they're not important. It's kind of like, I don't know, being like being a video game collector and, like, putting significant time and effort into, like, hunting down all the knockoff ones at flea markets or something. I don't know. That's kind of a diss, which this mask doesn't deserve. It's a perfectly functional mask, but it's also just, like, I don't know what I was supposed to say. It's like one of 1,000 other masks on the market. And AO is kind of cool. They made, like, the GR2000, but that's literally their only significant contribution to our field. Because everything else they did is solid, but boring as all get out. Anyway, this is probably one of the more boring videos that I've made, but, whatever. If you watched it, I appreciate that. Feel free to drop any comments. Yeah, thanks for watching.